Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Martin, and I want us to look at calculation of simple regression using the least square method. And in this case, you're going to use a data that has been provided, whereby we expected to calculate or to predict the cost of maintenance. We've been given data whereby we have the age which is represented by the x, and the cost which is represented by the y. And this question expects us to calculate or to be able to predict the maintenance cost for a machine of this type for 40 months. So how are you able to use this data to be able to compute or to be able to predict the cost for the 40 months? So this is where now you should be able now to use the least square method to determine or to predict this cost. So I'm going to show you how you are able to get the values of or to get the values of y and x least square regression. So how do you go about it? First, you need to introduce a new column here which has xy, yeah, and you also have another column that has x squared. So now the xy is the multiplication of the x value and the y value, that is x by y. So if you multiply 5 by 190, you're going to get 950. If you multiply 10 by 240, you're going to get 2400. If you multiply 15 by 250, you get 3750, 3750. Then if you multiply 20 by 300, you get 6000. Then if you multiply 30 by 310, you get 9300. You write it there. Then you also have 30 by 335, you get 10,050. Then we have 30 by 300, you get 9000. Then we have 30 by 300, 50 by 300, you get 15,000. Then we have 50 by 350, you get 17,500. Then we have 60 by 395, you get 23,700. You put it down there. Then you also need to get now the x squared, and the x squared is the square of the x value. So you're going to square the x values. So here you're going to have 5 squared, which is 25. Then we have 10 squared, which is 100. Then we have 15 squared, which is 225. Then we have 20 squared, which is 400. Then we have 30 squared, which is 900. We have again 30 squared, which is also 900. We also have another 30, which also gives us 900, another 900 there. Then we have 50 squared, which is 2500, and again 60 squared, another 50 squared, which is 2500 again. Then we have 60 squared, which gives us 3600. Now we need to outline now the formula for calculation of b. You start by calculating the b value. Now b is given by n. The summation of xy minus summation of x, summation of y. Then you divide by n, summation of x squared minus summation of x, then into bracket squared. Now that is the formula of getting the b. So that means now you need to get the totals here. You need to have a column for totals. You need to have another column here, or another row that gives you the totals. So the totals of this addition of all this, if you add all this using your calculator, you're going to get 300. The total here is 300. Then if you add the total of y, you're going to get the total of this is 2970, 2970. That is the addition. You're just adding using your calculator. Then you add all these x, y, x values. The totals that you're going to get there will be 97,650, 97,650. These are just totals. These are your totals. Then we have addition of all these, the x squared, you add. You're just going to add using your calculator. You get 12,050. So now, replacing these values now, replacing this value in your formula, replacing these values in your formula, replacing these values now in this formula. How do you go about it? So I want to draw this to guide you here. You replacing values in the formula, replacing values in the formula. So this is a formula that you're talking about here. This is a formula that you're talking about. So n represents a number of items. N represents the number of items. So how do you get the n? You just need to calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that means there are the items are 10. So n equals n. Our n will be 10. Our n will be 10. So it will be 10. You multiply by summation of xy, which is xy here 97,650. Yeah, this one denotes, the dot denotes multiplication. The dot will denote multiplication. So you can just put this one in bracket, then minus summation of x, summation of y, and the summation of x here, the summation of x is 300. So it will be 300 dot 300 dot summation of y. Summation of y here will be 2970. So you can have a bracket there, then you divide by summation of x squared, n summation of x squared. So it will be 10, n which is 10, summation of x squared. X squared is 12,050. You can close your bracket there, then minus a summation of x squared, and the summation of x squared is the summation of x squared will be summation of x is 300. So this will be summation of x is 300. So this is summation of x squared. Summation of x is 300. So this will be 300 squared. So computing using your calculator, you just need to use your calculator to get the value, and you're going to get the value of b. The value of your b will be 2. Using your, this is just calculation using your calculator. It will be 2.8033. That is just calculation using your calculator. Then getting the a, you need to get the a. You need to get the value of a, which is given by summation of y all over a summation of all over n, summation of y all over n, then minus b summation of x all over n. Now replacing this in the formula, summation of y will be, the summation of y from this will be 2970. So you just need to come here and replace. Summation of y is 2970, so it will be 2970 all over, n, which is 10. 2970 all over 10 minus b, which you've already